What's up, Cloud Gamers? Welcome to another episode of CGX Let's Chat, if you want to call it that. Having some issues with StreamYard, and I can kind of hear myself echoing a little bit. So, you guys let me know how I sound, let me know how the visuals look. It's kind of weird. But let's get into it because we have some really cool, exciting stuff to talk about. As you guys know, I'm in my work setting right now, so again, not the best professional quality, so apologize for that. But we got to make this happen because there's a lot of good things to talk about, right? So, this is the third official announcement from the Google Stadia team this week. And my goodness, guys, I can't stress enough how crazy this week has been for cloud gaming in general, but Google Stadia specifically. And a lot of people say that we're too hard on Google Stadia, and I keep telling people, look at our channel, look at when Google Stadia is hot. We always give them credit, and today is just another one of those days. Nothing else but kudos to the Google Stadia team. I mean, what they're doing right now is pretty incredible, right? With the Resident Evil Village and 7 announcement that came on Monday, right? The skip Tuesday, which was kind of weird, but then on Wednesday they give us the news and the information that was supposed to come on Tuesday. And then today we get 4 Japanese RPGs coming to the Google Stadia platform. It's incredible. It's incredible. I see this as the momentum, right, they had when Cyberpunk came out. If you guys are new to the Google Stadia community and family, let's just go back a little bit, right? Come, I believe it was October, November, December, Stadia was just in a roll with games. You had Immortal Phoenix Rising coming out. You had Assassin's Creed Valhalla. You had Watch Dogs Legion, you had Cyberpunk, games after games after games. Good stuff. And then they announced the feature with iOS support. Man, good stuff. So this reminds me of the glory days, is what I like to call it. And so my thing is, I'm hoping that this momentum can keep going for this platform. This is what they need. And I know I'm checked Discord a little bit today, and some people were saying, well, Google still hasn't officially came out and said that, they're not going to kill the system off. But my thing is, what I would say to that is enjoy the ride, right? If it ends up crashing, at least it was a fun ride. Right now, the ride is really fun. So let's just sit back, buckle up, and enjoy it. I've been playing a lot of my games in Google Stadia lately. I'll tell you why this is for me. So, NBA 2K21 is a game that you guys know that I play a lot. And that is my go-to game when I don't feel like making content, when I just need to relax, kick my feet up. That is my go-to game. And that game was bugged as hell earlier this year. But I felt lately 2K and Google has worked together to make this a free-to-play game last week too, for everyone who had Pro 2 experience. It's been playing incredibly well, so we have that going for it, right? 2K is running great, but then I remembered I had a catalog of games that I still need to beat. One being Immortals Phoenix Rising, second being Assassin's Creed Valhalla, third being Cyberpunk. I had all these games that I still haven't beat yet. And so when it comes to like single player focused games, I feel like Stadia has most of the AAA titles that released last year. And then they just dropped Dragon Quest 11. It's like, holy crap. Pick that up. It's in my backlog catalog. Have FIFA. I mean, damn. With these 4 games coming too, and then you have Resident Evil coming, and then let's not forget Outriders coming out next month, and then the pro games, right? Also with Resident Evil 7 being a pro game. Stadia right now has a good catalog of games to carry them over for quite some time. And so that is what this video is about. Just to give them props, just to give them shout outs, man. Lately, they've been killing it, especially this. We're not even. Okay, this week was good, but let's shift to last week with the stealth drop of Dragon Quest, right? Kudos to them for that. No one expected that game to come, and that's a AAA game that made its way to the Google Stadia platform. And then this week, it feels like it's been announcement after announcement after announcement. So here's the thing. The platform, again, we still don't have 100% confirmation that Google Stadia is going to live or die. But man, yes, all these announcements might have been cemented before the announcement of the closure of the first party studios. But my thing in this situation is, if this progresses throughout this year, yes, maybe next year Google Stadia might close, but if they already have penciled bangers for the rest of the year, who knows what other AAA games that's gonna come from, Activision, EA, right? But they penciled those games to come to the Google Stadia platform, and it's already set for Stadia for the rest of this year, then bring it on, because this is good stuff. This is good stuff, and I can't stress it enough. So again, just want to take this last shot to give the Google and the Stadia team a lot of props, because they've been killing it lately. And like I said, if Google is on fire, if they're killing it, I'll be one of the first person to come on here and say kudos. So kudos. This is pretty dope. Alright, let me take a second to say what's up to you guys. Just started off with my little rant, but so much more to talk about. But we'll get into that. Yo, they're killing it, man. Microsoft started off hot, but man, this has been good. This has been good. I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you guys. This has been pretty dope, right? Asim, what's good, my guys? Good to see you. Is Battlefield or Battlefront games coming out instead? Then I would no longer buy Xbox. But here's the thing: they can't just come to Stadia, because Stadia has one significant problem, and that's the user base. I mean, you look at FIFA right now, Madden. It's hard to get games online. My thing is, I hope these games come, but offer a cross-platform play somehow. Maybe that's why they're not here, because Battlefield and Battlefront requires a lot of players to play, and if the Google Stadia's base is lacking, then those games will be kind of difficult to play in Stadia unless it's cross-platform play. What up, Hill Monkey? It's good. Alex, the nerd gamer, what's good, my good? It's good to see you. Vape, what's good? Stadia is on fire. Do you mean did they just? Oh, get out of here, dude. No, I mean Stadia is killing it, guys. Stadia is killing it, and your mama knows what is going on, guys. What is going on, my guys? What I meant to say. Monday block, yeah, like out of nowhere. So I'll tell you, we're in Discord, right? We have a Discord chat where the CGX team all communicate with one another, and normally Hell Monkey's up at Tuesday morning prepping for the news vid, and he was sleeping around the time the news dropped. Again, so unexpected, but again, he was quick on it. Woke up a little late, but quick on it to make the video. But yeah, I mean, it's like you can't even predict the Stadia announcement these days. So on the Discord chat, again, Hill Monkey sends a message saying there's another blog post. We were like, get the F out of here. You gotta be kidding me. And surely there was 4 great jrpgs coming to the platform. Insane. They're killing it, guys. No other way to put this. It's good stuff. But when did when did Stadia say they're killing Stadia? Why does Stadia have to counter statement? That's a good point. But my thing is the so again, undergrad in business. I run my own business, right? If this a rumor that my clients have with me possibly closing, right, my private practice, they're gonna have some questions, right? And they might start looking to other therapists to meet their needs because there's uncertainty with this business, right? So my job as the business owner is to come out and say, hey, you know what? The ship is still sailing, nothing's happening, I'm still gonna be around. I mean, they never said it was sinking, hands down. But from a business practice, the right thing to do, especially after being known to have a history of shutting products down, closing your first party studio, a good business principle would be to come out and address the concerns that your, if you want to call it followers or clients, whoever might have. It's just business principle 101. You do that. They don't have to, but then you see all this confusion and you hear of people saying, I'm leaving the platform. All of that can be put to silence by just someone on top just coming saying, guys, just nothing happening. You guys have nothing to worry about. These are plans and you guys are good. That's it. It's just that simple. They don't have to, but it would be helpful if they do. That's all I'm saying. All right. What's up? What's up, Victor? It's good to see you, my man. How are you, bruh? GCG for Now weekly list. Love, yeah, yeah. Well, what about it? Is it good or bad in your eyes? I think Japanese RPGs would have been bigger if Stadia was available. You know, it's crazy that it's still not available in Japan. But again, this is big because it shows me that they understand the importance of Japanese RPG in the States and in Europe as well. Again, the fact that they're not in Japan, but yet they're still trying to get these titles because they know that people in North America and Europe and elsewhere around the world really enjoyed these titles. Again, got to give them some props and kudos to that, right? Some folks just felt that way after the close SNG. They keep bringing. Yeah, so hopefully, if you're trying to respond to your mama knows, hopefully I address that issue. Again, they don't have to, but it's just business principle 101. It's a good thing to do, especially if there's concerns and doubts within your company, right? Chief is trash for 6 weeks. So I wouldn't. So the games are trash. Just being real, hands down. The games. We talk about this in the podcast all the times, but the announcement has not been trash, right? They talked about the future plan last week. They give us like a year blueprint of where they want to take the platform. 10 million users, right? This year was this week. It was all about sales, right? They informed us. This is the first time that we've seen it, to where Google stated the host pro deals and pro sales. With GeForce Now news this week, they kind of did that. And it's kind of hard for them to do that because, again, they're not their own platform like Stadia. So for them to, I don't know how they worked out this deal, but for them to have all these deals of titles that you can play on GeForce Now that are in sale, it's something new. And I would say that's pretty cool. So again, the game selection has not been the greatest, but the news and the announcement of the platform has not been as bad, right? I think third-party games will only take them so far. So I've said this with them getting outriders, right? If Stadia can be the Steam of cloud gaming is not a bad thing, right? You look at Steam and something you see in Steam, yes. No, let's just say something you see in Steam is there's no exclusive. Yeah, indie. I was gonna say like indies sometimes have like little exclusive, timed exclusive to the Steam platform, but realistically, there's no exclusives. So Stadia can play that game too, but offer like a cloud gaming front, right? It's to where they're the store of the cloud gaming third party games, and that's not necessarily a bad thing. Um, but then the issue that I see with this is the fact that Stadia is its own platform. So the advantage that Steam has is that it's pretty much open to PC, and PC is huge, right? So when you're trying to play like multiplayer games, you don't have to worry about having enough player base. The issue that Stadia runs into is the fact that they don't have a big base. So when a game comes to the platform, a disadvantage that they have right away is that, like someone was saying on here earlier, they want Battlefield. Trying to get like 32 and 32, I can't remember the map of how big Battlefield is, but 24, 24, 30, whatever it might be, is going to be difficult for Google Stadia to do compared to something like Steam. But that approach of being a cloud gaming storefront like Steam, I can see it working. Again, them having their own features like Stream Connect 2, it separates it from other platforms. So it can work. It can work. But then they got to be consistent on getting those big games like Steam does day one. And it seems like this year they've been killing it. So again, I tweeted about this. If this is the route that Google Stadia is going to go, hands down, I'm for it. I'm for it. It's good stuff. That's the title of this stream. Good stuff. Alright, let's keep going here. You guys are on here, man. What's up? Good damn. I'm so behind. Alright, try to catch up. What is the logic of Xbox then announce that they're closing? Shouldn't we get... Did they... What did they announce that was closing? So I'll just give you a bigger example, right? So if Sony or Nintendo Xbox says, okay, you know what, we're closing our first party studios, like that means games like God of War is not going to come Uncharted, Halo, or Mario, Zelda. I know, again, we haven't seen a first party title from Stadia yet officially, but imagine if they made that announcement and then don't back it up with where the future of this platform is going to go. People are going to lose this shit, and shareholders are probably going to back away. Same logic here. Same logic, right? Stadia, just hold a brief press conference or let people know what is the future of this platform. Again, they don't have to, but it will be helpful. Exclusive have proved themselves. You know, I'll tell you the truth with this issue. I went back and I was looking at like the exclusives that were in Google Stadia. No offense, some of you guys might dig some of these games, but Get Packed. What are the other ones? Outcasters. The one that just came out last month and for pro members. I'll be on Wavebreaker. I'm not playing any of those games, bro. Like, just being realistic, it's a good fill-in for Stadia Pro games, except from Guild. I would say most of the exclusive games have not been great. So if that's what they were seeing, okay, these exclusives are not like what Sony, Microsoft, and Nintendo providing. If we can cut this out and focus our money to get the games that people want, you know, that to me, from a business perspective, makes a lot of sense, and I can respect that. But again, if that's the route that you're gonna go, communicate that to us in a way, so we know what we. So The biggest thing I hear people saying right now is that they don't know the future of Stadia. So you have people not wanting to invest in this platform because they don't know the future of this platform. And then looking at Google's track record, it doesn't back it up that the future is going to be secure. That's all I'm saying. Just address it by a statement or a press conference. That's all. Battlefield 6 Day 1 drop will be huge. Well, just like I said, it'll be huge, but really, if they can find people to play Battlefield, I mean, if it's not cross-platform play, guys, sorry to say, it's gonna struggle in Stadia, man. People might go elsewhere to play because their friends are there, and they don't have to worry about not being a 2K21 player. I can't tell you the frustration when I log on to see the park empty with no one to play with. I can't tell you how many times I've jumped ship to xCloud and Shadow PC just to play 2K because I really want to play 2K. If the user base is not there, I don't think people are gonna stick around to play these games in Stadia, man. Just being real. But again, if cross-platform play is a thing for Battlefield and Stadia, oof, that's gonna be dope. It's gonna be dope. Hey, Edrum, I hope I'm saying your name right. What's up, man? It's good to see you in here. Flesh you, what is good? Crazy times for cloud game, right? Love to see the company. Yeah, it's so dope. It's great. Everyone's stepping up. I love it. It's good stuff. Stadia is still laying the foundations. The target is it now. I agree. If that's the case, then communicate that with us, man. Let us know. Let us know. Let us. That's what I'm saying. What are you doing? What up, Lukey? What's up? Google didn't say they're dying. They just. Yeah, I think I addressed this. I'm gonna. Where are the AAA games for GeForce Now? The diverse. Yo, JG, I gotta say, if you listen to podcasts, man, that's my biggest gripe with them right now. Yeah, they get outright this April 1st, but apart from that, their catalog of games have been pretty weak. They need to step that up. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. I have a what to know what this is. Look, not being hard on FIFA. I'm straight into games. That's cool. So I know members in the community have struggled, but I'm glad that you're able to find games. GeForce Now has plenty. They do, but lately they've been lacking great games on a weekly basis. Cool, I see y'all chatting it up. Sherry Gaming, what is good, my dude? It's good to see you on here. Yeah, it's fair to say. It's fair to say they're catching up game wise. I agree. I agree. Maybe this new Stadia to be a platform. What up, Alex the Nerd? Maybe this is the new plan for Stadia. Yeah, I'll take it. It's good stuff. Just keep dropping those bangers. Agree with more games and yeah. Okay, cool. Alright, let's see. I think I answered that. Stadia's gonna be again. Keep those questions coming, man. Coming, man. You guys are killing it. Alright, let's see. Stadia's going up right now. Hope it's Stadia. Yeah, just keep the momentum going. That's all. They can announce game for 2022, and that will come the fears of closure. Kelef, I don't even think they need to go that far. That would be great if they do. But realistically, just let us know that the platform's not. Even if they announce games for 2022, people will think, okay, are they going to be around for 2023? They just need a statement saying that they're in here for the long haul. Right? Yes, closing the first-person studios was difficult. People lost their job. But this is where it's stated. This is what Stadia's going to do next. This is where they're going to have. Anyway, don't want to beat the same story back and forth, but yeah, I hope you guys understand where I'm coming from with that. But that rumor would have come from people in the streets, and I thought in that later Citizen. I don't get that. Hold up. The rumor would have come from people in the street, and I thought in that later. What is this solution though? Tell me more about that. I'm having a hard time with that for sure. Just moving along the chat, you guys, again, keep it coming. Got a lot of time here, so we can answer some of these questions. Cloud game platform, very nice. I love cloud gaming. Cloud gaming stuff, future of gaming, guys. I have a, so right now I just purchased a 3060 laptop. That's what I'm gaming doing this video on, right? I just purchased a 3070 laptop. I can't tell you guys how many times I've purchased a PS5 and Xbox to flip it. I don't game on any of those. Like, realistically speaking, I don't. I could, but I just love cloud gaming, and I prefer the convenience of it so much that it makes it difficult for me to really be excited about like gaming on a traditional console or device. I can't get myself to do it. Cloud gaming is the future of gaming, for sure. People might not agree now, but give it time. I like it. It's still, yeah. Hey, love both. Love both. Now for Stadia, it's only going to improve. I agree. That was before just announced 1 Game 2, let people know. Yep. I would like more from Stadia to Pro subscribe, at least one slight dated. Yeah, that might come. That might come. Here's the thing: we know Ark is coming as a pro game. We have Resident Evil 7 confirmed. People might say that's an old game. That's still a banger. So if they come out with Resident Evil this April, and then May we get Ark, I'm sure they have other plans. What you get for Pro, I would say, has been a little off, but I think so. If you look back at February of last year when they give us like Guild and Grid in February, right, and then they give us Metro Exodus in March, I hope that they can go back to that, right? Just giving us pretty good games, not again quality over quantity, right? So hopefully with Resident Evil and Ark coming, we'll start seeing more quality over quantity. Don't give us 5 indie games in 1 month, right? Give us quality, and hopefully we'll start seeing that. Yes, 4K 60 all the way. That's my biggest. So my biggest thing with Outriders right now, yo, if that game comes out for Stadia and is pushing 4K 60, hands down, I crown Stadia king of performance. Straight up, that is what I'm keeping my eye out to see again. Jerry from Game Tech Planet and Chief from the channel, they're gonna compare the hell out of that. But yo, if Outriders comes out in Stadia, don't. Here's what I'm thinking is gonna happen. They're gonna give us a visual mode and a performance mode. The performance mode is gonna be 60 1080p. Visuals is gonna be 4K 30. I hope that's not the case. Again, it's good to have option, but playing Outriders, trying to play that game at 30, is gonna be an issue. But if they can give us 4K 60, I mean, are you gonna play it at 1080p with RTX 60 at GeForce Now? Are you gonna play it 720 on xCloud? I think most people will move to 4K 60 if they can pull that off. Just my hope. Hope we get that. It's gonna be. Yeah, I feel like Resident Evil 7 and not 7 Village is going to be the bigger deal. I feel like 7's just going to be like a fill-in. The game is older. But if they can come out with that game at like 4K 60, that would be like an enhancement to that game, because playing it on Luna's 1080p and I'm thinking hit 60. Um, so again, it's a pro game at 4K 60. That would be great. I would actually replay that game 4K 60 for sure. I still pay for GeForce Now, so I can't. So I can still play games like. Yeah. So ASIM, it's interesting that you said this because early today on our Discord, I was complaining about. I wish Stadia would get games like Rainbow Six, Sage, and also Rogue Company, and I think it was Hell Monkey from our CGX team was just like, dude, just getting GeForce Now, and I had to remind myself like, yeah, there's different options for different games, and you can just combine both. But yeah, I. I like the approach of different services having different games. If one doesn't have it, you can just hop on the other one to play it, right? Stadia GeForce Now, yeah, good stuff. Steam has exclusive. Yeah, true, true. But I mean, you know what I mean. Counter Strike and Dota 2, okay games, but I'm talking about like Steam will survive without them. Realistically, I know Counter Strike's still a big game, but you know what I'm saying. I'm like the Halos and the Uncharted and the God of Wars. I mean, realistically speaking, holy Nikes, am I just whoa? I gotta catch up in the shot. Okay, Steam chart listed, yeah. Most play. True. I mean, they're big games. I get what you're saying. I get that. I get that. True. True. Here's my argument with this, though, right? Those games were not made by Steam themselves, right? Valve are the makers of Half Life. You can call those exclusives. But Dota 2 and Counter Strikes are not made by Steam. So Google can take the similar approach to where they can pay for exclusive games to come to the platform as well. Just being real. Guild, for instance, is a game that I'm sure they're paying exclusive to keep the game on the platform, right? So they can go that route as well. Got to be consistent. Yeah, agreed. Could have rivals, but remote play. All right, let me. This chat is fire. Yeah, it's crazy. Let me catch up though. Hi, Abdil, what's good, man? It's good to see you in here. Arxman's Die is another game. Would be, yeah. Pokemon Die was a pretty good game. I keep forgetting about that. Stadium must stay aggressive without, yeah. They gotta keep the. All I'm saying is keep the momentum. They tend to gain momentum and then drop it. So my hope is that they keep the momentum going for sure. If Sony closed it first with after having many years of different, it's different. True, but still, I'm saying it's just, I guess, right or ethical to inform the people that purchase the product when something major like that happens. That's all I'm saying. Ron A, what's good, bro? What's good? What's good? Love Guild. Guild was so dope. I'm trying to move fast in the chat if y'all can tell. I play my Android TV box. I will not switch if it. Yes. Android TV box and Video Shield TV is such a dope platform. Choose it, accept it. Good point. Imagine if Game Pass comes to Stadia. I don't think that's gonna happen. Microsoft right now is all about playing aggressively, and I don't see that happening. Give me a second, fellas. I actually have to plug. I'm using my laptop, and the battery notification just popped up. So let me plug it in quickly. Give me a second. What's up? What's up? Sorry, fellas. All right, we're good. We're good. Yeah, I'm not used to this new laptop, man. So apologize. All right, let's keep going the shot. Thank you guys for sticking along. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna happen to where. But I was telling people what can possibly happen if you look at Luna, and who knows? Who knows if Microsoft does open up to play nice with people? You see how this Ubisoft Connect, right, or Ubisoft Plus, I would call it Connect. It's pretty much the same model as Game Pass, right? So Microsoft's whole approach with Game Pass is to get Game Pass into as many people's hands as possible, right? Luna can offer a Game Pass channel. Game Pass actually come, technically can come to Stadia if Microsoft allows it. But like Hell Monkey saying, I don't think we're ever going to see that happen. Microsoft's about domination right now. They want to pretty much take over every gaming sector they can. What if Stadia never knows the level of doubt? I agree, Patrick, 100%. 100%. But the thing is, now they have back it up with a statement showing people that the future of the platform is in good hands, right? Netflix didn't have exclusive first. I agree. I agree. Again, Stadia can still make it work without exclusive. Again, if they can continue this consistency of getting great games to the platform, totally for it, 100%. Imagine if it opens up to person. These rumors that they are thinking about doing that. So stay tuned to that. It's a must. It's a must. I don't see how they can survive or compete without it. Imagine GTA Online. Well, if you play Red Dead Online right now on Stadia, you'll see you run across like the same people. Just being real. Imagine a game as big as GTA Online coming to the platform. And then you have that issue of having people, finding people to play with. It won't be good. Cross-platform is huge and it's needed. Lots and lots of people are first-time gamers. Stadia had all those games they could mop. True, but again, user base when you're trying to play online. Hey, so I'm not gonna spend a lot because there's a lot of chat left to catch up on, but for my single playing needs, I use Stadia a lot. Like Assassin's Creed, Immortals Phoenix Rising, Cyberpunk. Stadia does great with that. But then again, when I'm trying to play online, trying to play a game like Rogue Company, they don't have it, number one. Second, trying to play a game like 2K, run into issues of trying to find people to play with. I think that's the biggest thing they have to worry about too. And then again, trying to get these other companies, third party devs, to be invested into porting the games and knowing that people potentially might not be able to play because of the small user base becomes an issue. So that's my thing, and hopefully they have a plan. Google's a smart company. I'm sure they're working on it. They talked about the importance of cross-platform play, so hopefully going forward, that is something that they strive to get most devs to incorporate into their platform. All right. Even yes. Now they see the importance of Netflix. Yeah. I remember those streams when you. I know no one, but I have to tell you lately though, 2K has been picking up tremendously. Even at nighttime, which is when I normally play 2K and stream, there are like 18 to 20 people playing. So kudos. Again, I thought it was an effective promotion to run that week of free pro member 2K. I felt like that got a lot of people on it. I am. Yeah, I still stream on Twitch. Yeah, I was just on there, 2 days ago. Vet, what is good, bro? It's good to see you on here for sure. Now the market's flooded with cloud games. So I love it. It's great for the market. People will find faults every platform. I agree. And that's what we do here. We highlight the positive and negative, like I'm doing right now. Stadia's killing it. Gotta highlight that. But again, when they struggle, when GeForce Now struggle, when XCloud struggle, we highlight that. But when they're doing great stuff, we cover it all on here as well, right? So let's keep going. More Hitman videos. What would you like to see with Hitman? I think a lot of people are hard on G because of AAA games, but they haven't been a lot. True, but if you listen to the podcast, something we said, there's still old games that they can get back to the platform. There's a lot of great games on the platform before left beta. They can fight to get those games back. There's still not a huge presence of Capcom games on the platform. We like to see the Resident Evil remakes, right? Square Enix, they can bring the Kingdom Hearts. There's a lot of games, even though they're not like games dropping today. There's a lot of old games that left the platform that they can get back, and that's what we say on your state needs. Yeah, this is a huge topic for another day, but it might be time for a management shift for Stadia. Just being real, if they're run to all these issues, obviously something's not going okay. So maybe try something different, see how it goes. Stadia definitely needs to change. I don't know. Again, this new model of bringing same day release AAA games might not be bad. Again, they can be this theme of cloud gaming storefronts. So we'll see how this all plays out. I say by the end of this year, we will know what Google Stadia's faith is. If they can continue this consistency of getting AAA games same day release with Stadia features and trying to push cross-platform play, I think they'll be fine. But if the struggle arises to where there's issues with PR marketing, they're not able to land these AAA games, then we'll be like, oh shit, surface word. We'll know better what the future of this platform is. So by the end of this year, we'll know a lot of things for cloud gaming. We'll know where the hell Luna is going to stand. We're going to know what's going on with xCloud, especially with all these features that they're promising with iOS support, with PC support, with potentially Series X Blade. We'll know so much more. But right now, it's still early to tell. I feel like people are still trying to figure things out. But give it by the end of this year. Big again, I hope so too. Single player will be great, but then they'll run into the issue of multiplayer. Fusion, what is good, bro? What is good? Holds, what's up? Member of the CGX pod. This podcast is gonna be insane. Make sure you catch it 2 p.m. Pacific time this Saturday. Again, I'm curious to see what the panel is gonna say with all the Stadia's news. Are they going to be like all for it like I am right now, going a little crazy? Or are they going to be like, crappy week for Stadia? It's going to be quite interesting to see. I think this is a win. If I'm curious to see what they're going to say, because there's no way to put Stadia down this week, I don't think, right? It's good stuff. Again, a highlight of the streams, good stuff. I think Luna will win. Imagine if Activision Runa has something special with channels, but realistically, Google can do the same. That's the thing with Stadia, right? It's still new. They can still add features. They can come and say tomorrow, you know what, guys, we're introducing something called channel. Just like, because they're already doing that. They have what Luna has right now with Ubisoft Plus. So technically, you can call that a channel. If Square Enix makes one, they can also bring that to Stadia. But again, they're not labeling it channel. And as you guys have seen the rumors, Microsoft's actually thinking about bringing Ubisoft Plus to Game Pass. And they have EA Play already. So I don't know if that's going to be what helps them win, because I feel like in the future, all these cloud game platforms are going to be pretty much doing channels. Let's keep going. I think Stadia plan is to be everywhere, buying new That'll be great, Kel. That'll be great. Same letter where the Stadia announced it would close in studios, said had plans to shut down studios. I thought in the, did it, did it? I don't know. I might have to look through that for sure. Yeah, that's what I was just saying, Maker. You're right on. No news on the Mafia trilogy, but again, that might be one of those stealth drops. Games that go quiet, I don't know if you guys have been noticing these patterns, end up being like a stealth drop. Rainbow Six Siege is another one. Pay close attention to that. It might be a pro game or just like be a game that stealth drops. So pay close attention. Keep the quest. Thanks, Chief. Alright, let's keep going. If Stadia publishes, then those will pull the games GeForce Now. I don't know about that. Let's go. If Stadia's white label this service to public, then publish stuff. Yeah. Might be some truth. I don't know. You might be some truth to that for sure. I don't know. How long do we have to wait to have access? And it depends. Again, if you Malik, if you want a quick access to Luna, just buy a Fire TV device, Fire Stick, and you should be in. If you don't have to wait, if you don't want to wait, right? Yeah, Dirt 5, again, if you guys haven't played Dirt 5, it's beautiful on Stadia for sure. If I were to, yeah. Yeah, I hope not. I hope they can get 4K 60. Right? That would be so great. That's what I was thinking too, but hopefully they can get 4K 60. Resident Evil and it's on Amazon Luna. So, good game to get for wowzers. Okay, gotta catch up. I'll be quick. What up, Raven? Luna's good stuff. 16 is the biggest screen. I think it'll be 60 1080, but again, if they can get 60 4K, man, good stuff. Yeah, this is a great get for Google Stadia overall. What do we curious to know too. But from Steam? Correct me if I'm wrong. Are they both published? But I didn't know that. I stand corrected. I have to look into it. But if that's the case, kudos. That's cool. And again, stand corrected. Michael, what's up? What's up? It's good to have you on here. Let's see. Was developed by a host of devs, not okay. I got to do my research in that. It is cross-platform, which is great, but not cross-progression, something that I learned recently. Don't forget, guys, we do have a giveaway going on right now. You either get a $10 Google Play card or a $10 Steam card. Go on the Discord, and you'll find that there for sure. Let's keep moving on. Holy crap, you guys are on here, man. Stadia has made true. Guilt and Outcast is, yeah, maybe SNG. This is true. They can. I don't know if they're gonna name it the same thing. I don't know if it's gonna have the same focus. But later on, once Stadia starts getting rolling and, getting things going, they can always go back to making exclusives. It's not the end of exclusives. But I think right now they just have to come up with a business model that makes sense to Google, so they can continue to invest in the Stadia platform. I was just thinking about this the other day. We're always giving Phil Harrison a hard time. But realistically, man, Stadia must be a hard sell to Google, and always the thing with Microsoft and Phil Spencer is that they have a close relationship with the CEO. I don't know if Harrison has that with Google. I can see him like wanting to push an idea, but having Google as a company stifle it because they just don't get it. Again, that might be an issue that they're running into there. But Project Storm, what is good, my dude? What is good? It's good to see you in here. On convenience, they need to focus on a lot of other things. But I like this model. Again, I can't stress this enough. The model of getting AAA games same day release and adding Stadia features and focusing on crossplay. That's a win if they can be consistent with it. This is good. Again, if this, think about like the success of Cyberpunk, right? If a game can, let's say like Resident Evil 7 and Village, and offers similar performance to what you get in PS5 or and Xbox Series X, I mean, that's a no-brainer because you get it cheaper, and so they really don't need to do anything much different other than to get these games on the platform. If they get it and it's run just as good and people still can find PS5 and Xbox Series X, guess what? Like Cyberpunk, people are gonna migrate, and I think they saw this with Cyberpunk. That might be why, they are focusing on this approach. But we'll see. I spend way too much time answering one question. I think that's the issue I run into with these shots. Because I can sit here for days and talk about cloud gaming, but then I feel like I miss out on the rest of the shots. Any more community? Yeah. I think I need to start having like a 2 hour less chat sessions. I don't know how I can pull that off because I only have an hour in my lunch break. Most cloud, well, yeah, true. Stadia needs to work on marketing. True. If Stadia does Asian markets phone, yes. India, we always talk about this, right? In China, who can make it there first will do pretty well. Try the 1 month trial of latency quality. Yes, it's really good. Really good. Just keep pushing it. Do you think Stadia is grand enough? I hope so. Japan, India, they need to bring it. And I feel like that will just open the user and player base too. I know they have to be working on this. Google has always sucked. They have. Stadia is not different. You think about like the Nexus devices, same thing. Marketing's always been an issue. PR as well. True. South America too. I know xCloud is hitting South America hard. So yeah, it's a big one. All right. I'm not gonna answer this question because I feel like this is trolling. I think you asked this. I think it's you who asked this question. Avery Leshat. What is Luna? I'm not. YouTube Luna is. I keep saying this question always comes up, but thinking about it, I think it's you who keeps bringing this question. Anyway, just YouTube Luna. You'll figure it all out. I always answered it, but I think it's trolling now. What up, Jay? It's good to see you on here. Thank you, guys. Yeah, please hit that like button. It's helpful. Always forget about that. All right, wow, it's been an hour. Luna is decent. Who said that? Sherry. Luna is decent. You guys should give it a try. They do need to release in the UK. Agreed. Check out the Discord for the giveaways for sure. Favorite cloud gaming service? I'll ask this question in the podcast on Saturday. I'm curious to see where they all stand too. So smash YouTube, pay attention to that podcast. You'll hear where I stand and where the other members stand too. Cool. Johnny Live, what's good, bro? Alright, fellas. So just want to say thank you guys. It's been an hour. Gotta go back to work, but this was a lot of fun. And don't forget to check us out on Saturday for the podcast. It's going to be quite interesting. I'm seriously interested to see what the panel has to say about all these awesome Stadia news. I think they're awesome news. But again, we have free thinkers of members who are in the panel who might not think so. So I'm curious to see what they might have to say about the Stadia news. Don't forget to check out on Discord for the giveaway. Support CGX if you like the content that we are providing for you. We have membership on YouTube that brings you exclusive content. Don't forget, we are live on Twitch. So when we're not on here, we're actually streaming on Twitch. So if you haven't checked out our Twitch yet, link is in the description. We stream Stadia, xCloud, GeForce Now, so Luna. Check us out there as well. Alright, fellas, appreciate you guys. We'll be back here, normal day, normal time next week, Wednesday at 12 p.m. Pacific time. Appreciate you guys. We'll catch you guys in the next one. Until next time, fellas. Peace out. What up, King? I see you over there. What's up? What's up? Alright, fellas. Peace out, y'all.